exactly 14 days away until the end of the AIA Singapore Premier League season. 5 rounds to go, and today we come to you from the Bishan Stadium as Balestier Khalsa take on the Young Lions, two teams with different ambitions for the rest of the season. AFC Cup football still a possibility for the Tigers, who sit in 6th position, but a win today, and depending on the result at OTH between Geylang International and Hougang United, a win today could see them go up to 4th position, which many people may believe to be enough to qualify for the AFC Cup group stages next season. For Young Lions, well, for them is just to get ahead of Tanjong Pagar United, the two of them looking to avoid being wooden spooners at the end of the season. Big players in this match to look out for, and for Balestier Khalsa, the home side, well, they will look to Shime Zuzu with 3 goals this season to lead the line for them, alongside Shuhei Oshino and Hazwan Halim. And Shime Zuzu was an impact sub against Albrecht Niigata, had an opportunity, couldn't get the goal, but perhaps today against the Young Lions will look to hit the mark. 3 games without a win for Marko Kreljevic, and he will look to Zuzul to rectify that. For the Young Lions, Jacob Mahler is their top scorer with 2 goals, and 4 matches in a row they have lost. Not a good reading for them since that victory against Tanjong Pagar United. But Mahler today, not the only experienced player in the side. They can call upon the likes of Hamid Shaheen as well, and the Stewart brothers to hopefully get them a result that will see them go off the bottom of the table, I beg your pardon. Well, for both Marko Kreljevic and for Nazrin Nasir, important game for different reasons. Let's hear from them ahead of the match.
Okay, Coach, after being winless in your last 3 games, are you looking forward to facing the Young Lions today?
I'm meaning it's just was 3 tough games, you know, last 3 games. I think is if we cut off Sailors, I think last 2 games we play well, you know, and just last game was really unlucky, you know. We should get better result, but okay, that's football, you know. Now is next game, you know, is Young Lions, and facing Young Lions, we need to pick up the points. We need to climb up to the table.
And with AFC Cup qualification in mind, how important is it for you to get the 3 points today, seeing that Geylang is facing Hougang at the other game?
I mean, is few more games left. I know not many games left, you know, and then we need to win the game. You know, if we want to be qualified for AFC Cup, you know, we really need to start pick up the points from today.
Okay, Coach, what are your thoughts heading to today's game?
Okay, I think we know that Balestier one of the team that it's not an easy game because they have got a very good striker. They have 2 strikers, that Oshino and Zuzu. Okay, basically you can see that from the previous game, you know, they are quite a danger man. Okay, and they are very straightforward team. You know, they don't really play them all in the midfield. They are very direct football. Okay, where it's very effective for Balestier itself. So I think other than that, the rest of the players, I think will be also. You can see that working as a team. Okay, for my team, I think you know, we try to basically not only focus on. You know, we've been playing well the last few games, but only the first half of the game. But in football, you must focus on 90 minutes. That's very important. So I think it'll be a very tough game. Also, not an easy meet with Balestier. And at the end of the day, I just want my players to give their best performance that they can.
Balestier also without a win in their last 3 games. Do you think you can get something from today?
No, I mean, as I said, the ball is round, you know. Whatever we can do is that we do our best. I think more important thing is that for us is that we as a player, the players know that they need to perform individually. Okay, I think that's where I'm very looking at it. And as a team, how they work together as a team, that's very important. I think for us, I think if we can get a point, that will be good for us, you know, because I think it will motivate the players. But nevertheless, I think I'm just looking forward that the players just give the 100% in the game. Whatever the result is, as long as they give 100%, that's the most important thing.
Yeah, Nazrin Nasir making a good point in the pre-match interview, saying the performances have improved over the past couple of weeks, despite not having the results. They do have the worst goal-scoring record and the worst defending record in the league. Has only scored 5 goals in the entire season after 9 games played, conceded 27 goals, but they have had players come back either through suspension, through injuries, and through national service as well. And it's a very good lineup, impressive lineup that's been put out by Nazrin Nasir. We'll get to the team news a little later on, but Hamid Shaheen back in the starting 11, we can reveal that. For Marko Kreljevic, Now games are coming thick and fast. 5 games and they can't really afford to drop any points. And in their next 3 fixtures, including today, they got Tanjung Pagar United and Geylang International all at home. So an opportunity to get 9 points and go up the table as well. Difficult one to finish off at Bishan when they face Lion City Sailors, but hopefully a lot of things would have been settled by then. If you're Marko Kralovic, he will be hoping for that. Referee for today is Y. Satyakumar, assisted by Manoj Kalwani and Chan Kwok Wai. Ahmad Akasha is the 4th official today. And hopefully the pitch holds up. It has been raining here in Singapore for the best part of the late morning and early afternoon as Balestier Khalsa make their way onto the pitch. And of course, we're all looking forward to Super Sunday tomorrow. Lion City Sailors taking on Albrechts Niigata on this very pitch. So Aurelio Vidmar and Keiji Shigetomi will be keeping a keen eye on how this Bishan pitch holds up under heavy duress of the wet weather. Zaiful Nizam leading the way for Balestier Khalsa, and Marko Kralovic said, yeah, despite that 7-1 defeat against Lion City Sailors by 7 goals to 1 was really, really tough on the entire side, especially for Zaiful to concede that amount of goals. But taking that result away, the 4 matches, a 1-0 win against Tanjung Pagar, a 3-2 win against Geylang International, a comeback draw against Tampines Rovers, and for large parts of the last match against Albrechts Niigata, they were really, really competitive and just ran out of steam towards the later part of the match. Here's Jacob Mahler leading the young Lions out, and you'll see some familiar faces who have not been part of the squad in recent times, but now back into the starting 11 as Nazri Nasir juggles his side. Here's Eiffel leading the fist bumps as it is in this new normal in the AIA Singapore Premier League in the staggered approach to kickoff. I'm really looking forward to this one. Both teams with different ambitions for the rest of the season. Like looking to get off the bottom of the table are Young Lions, but AFC Cup football very much a possibility for Balestier Khalsa. They'll also keep a close eye on what's happening at OTH between Geylang International and Hougang United. All right, let's have a look at the lineups, starting with Balestier Khalsa. And the impressive Jordan Imaviwe continues in midfield alongside Christian Krajcek and Elijah Lim. They keep a similar back 4, but up front Hazwan, Hoshino and Sime Zuzul is back in the starting 11 after starting from the bench against Albrechts Niigata. For the Young Lions, well, they welcome back Hami Shaheen and Noor Adam as well. And that front line looks very impressive. Khairi Nadim, the 3rd youngest goal scorer in SPL history at 16 years and 194 days. He has been given a task to lead the line for the Young Lions. But look at the substitutes bench. They can call upon Zamani Zamri, Mark Ryantan, and number 17, Ilhan Fandi. Also an option off the bench for the Young Lions if required by Nazri Nasir. Saiful just leading his pre-match talk with the team. Important 3 games coming up, and I think they're trying to assert that to his team that they need to perform here and get the results. And it is all about the results at this tail end of the season. Performances is a bonus, but they just need to pick up the points and push up the table here. AFC Cup football, their main objective for Marko Kralovic. They still have to deal without the injured Insa Bruncevic, who has 3 goals from centre-back for the Tigers. Top joint goal scorer alongside Shime Zuzul up front. So the Young Lions will get us underway. And Nazri Nasir looking very relaxed on the bench. The Young Lions in their blue strip, attacking from left to right. Balestier Khalsa, the home side, in their red strip. So Hami Shaheen, good to see him back. Last season's Young Player of the Year. He will look to partner Khairi Nadim up front. He'll be playing a very much more advanced role. Has the capability of playing a 6 as a defensive midfielder. But we'll look to get ahead here for the Young Lions. It's Harris Stewart, who plays the long ball, looking for Noor Adam, who has played centrally for the majority of this season for Young Lions, but just shifted out to wide left for this particular match. We'll give you updates from OTH as we get as Geylang International take on Hougang United. There's a little knockdown to Harris. And he looks strong at the back as well. The young Lions with Dana Christian, Irfan Najib, Jacob Mala and Amirul Haikal. Here's Irfan. Being closed down by Zuzul. Touched by Hami. He will be given plenty of freedom to roam around by Nazri Naseh. Shafiq in the area to Mala. Goes long, looks for Kyrene, only as far as Aravin, and now Balestier Khalsa will look to go on the attack. And Krychek closed down there by Hami. One back here by Raihan on the attack. Looks for Kyrene. Hard to believe, he's only 16 years of age. And Nazri Naseh says at times he forgets that his man up front is only a young boy. Ilhan Fandi still getting to grips of getting his match fitness back. As 1-2 comes up here, right-hand Stewart. Good start, no Radam. Amirul on the overlap as an option. Just can't keep it in play. They're playing with confidence, the young Lions, early on. Yoshino's flick on. Only as far here as Irfan. Amirul just, for the second time, can't keep it in play. They're pressing Balestier Khalsa really high up here. Gesamir to Imaviwe. Elijah Lim back to Gesamir. Fadli Khamis completes the clearance. Amirul tries to keep it in play, but will go out for a throw here to Balestier Khalsa. It's a quick one taken to Elijah. Good first touch. And spreads it out wide here to Ahmad Shahir. Some space down the left. Krychek makes a run. Read there by Christian. Zuzul doesn't get the better of Raihan. But down the left again. Ball into the area by Ahmad Shahir. Doesn't beat the first man. Irfan just knocks it on to Hami. Harris Stewart. Well, you won't have any worries about the understanding between the two central midfielders for the young Lions, both brothers. So they should know each other's game inside out, Harris and Raihan Stewart. And here is Raihan. Imaviwe has had a great introduction to professional football. 3 matches in a row, I counted. Has impressed Marko Kralovic and keeps getting starts, and a real dominant figure in central midfield that has the physical presence. Nur Adam up against Samir. Good defending there by the right back for Balestier Khalsa. Harris switches it out here to Christian. First time ball, doesn't find a teammate, Aravin. Looks for the pass to Zuzul. Zuzul will eventually get it here from Imaviwe. And it is a tricky pitch here at Bishan Stadium. Both teams, despite having the warm-up on it, can't get the terms on the slick turf and the footing a little bit soft underneath. Irfan in possession. One touch. Hami just behind Kyrene. Samir will play it back to Zaiful, who clear his lines. Amirul. Good first touch. Keep possession here, the young Lions. Irfan. To Mala. Oh, that's a good turn there. Kyrene Nadim will get possession. We'll look for the strike. That's a good turn past Fadli. Kyrene, left-footed strike. Well, smart play, quick turn, and that's the confidence that the 16-year-old has at the moment. Turn his marker a little too easy. It was good work down the left, Kyrene. And taking on Fadli onto his left foot. Not his favorite foot. But still an attempt on goal. Just can't find the target. Decent start by the Young Lions. And no, Shafiq will come out to claim. Mala. Noradam comes infield here. And Noradam is opening up here for Noradam Abdullah. Still in possession, goes for goal from range. Took a skip on the way. And easy enough for Zaiful Nizam to claim. Safe hands by the Singapore international. A good enterprising play here by Noradam. It opened up for him, no one really closing him down as he approached the penalty area, took a shot from distance. And perhaps on this pitch, not a bad idea. Right hand to Noradam. Amirul. Balestier just sitting back at the moment. Irfan. Christian. Just let it go out of play on that initial first touch. Ahmad Shahir to take the throw. To Zuzul, his layoff only as far as Haris. Mala puts Amirul in some trouble here. Hazwan picks pockets. And he just can't make it count. Still possession for Balestier Khalsa. Elijah. Imaviwe clips it to the left to Krychek. A good reading of the game there by Sharoniza Maslan, who we haven't seen much in an attacking point of view, but did his defensive duties well. Good clip ball. First touch, looking to get onto his right foot, Krychek. Sharoniza coming back and knocks it out for a corner to Balestier Khalsa. Hazwan will take this corner, the first one of the match. It's a right-footed in-swinger. And a big target man to aim for. Needs to get the delivery right. Swung into the area, near post, headed away. Ahmad Shahir on the rebound. Will win another corner for Balestier Khalsa. But they came racing out to prevent the strike, and the defenders doing their defensive duties well. Decent near post corner. Ahmad Shahir, good first touch. Got the strike away, but look, 3 Young Lions players closing him down. Corner taken. Ahmad Shahir once again gets a strike. And again, bodies in his way. And it goes up for another corner. A good positioning from Ahmad on the edge of the area. Well, went through one Young Lions player, didn't go through the other. Far post. Krychek, first touch, still keeps possession. Good play here by Christian Krychek. Just went up against a blue wall and possession lost. Aravin will switch it to Hazwan. Keeps it in play, a tough one to control. Oshino just losing his footing. Throw to Imaviwe. Mala puts his head into a very dangerous area. Didn't get any contact as that ball is put out wide here to Noradam. Raihan making a run. Just can't find his teammate there, Noradam. But he wins it back. And now, again, another opportunity for a strike. Raihan in the area. Samir has to be careful. Stays on his feet, Raihan. Here's Haris. Goes for goal, Harris Stewart. Not a million miles away. And Zaiful Nizam not happy with his defense. Young Lions looking more dangerous in the attack than the home side. Good initial play there by Raihan to set up Harris for the strike. It was very central. Zaiful would have argued that he did have it covered. He's still getting a bit more employed than he would have expected in this early stage here. Ten minutes gone here at Bishan. Still 0-0. Young Lions, the bottom side, taking the game to Balestier Khalsa. And they've just started this game almost with a front three. Hoshino knocks it on, but the ball has gone out of play for Balestier Khalsa. A front three of Hoshino, Zuzu and Hazwan, with the intent, of course, of taking the game to the Young Lions and having good attacking threats, but it hasn't really worked out in the initial stage here for Marko Kralovic. Aravin's clearance to Hazwan. Closed down straight away by Mala. Hami just loses out in that physical battle with Elijah. Krajcek. Fatli. Aravin with some time now on the ball will bring it out. Hami wins the second ball. Aravin, strong challenge, wins it fairly. Shahir can't keep it in play. Very sloppy start here by Balestier Khalsa. Perhaps the expectation of being favourites here and needing the 3 points much more than the Young Lions. As mentioned, Young Lions have had players coming back into the side for various reasons. National service, suspension, injuries. Look, a different outfit than the one that started the restart against Albrechts Niigata with just 4 players on the bench. Saiful's kick to Zuzul. His layoff, not a good one. Amirul will go long, and Fatli will win this easily. Second ball picked up by the Young Lions. For the second time they win the second ball. Much sharper at the moment. Irfan. They're on top at the moment, no doubt about that, Young Lions. They need to make it count though. Hami. Harris. Mala. Here is Mala, looking for options. Finds it in Khairi Nadim, or they lose out, and Zuzul on the counter here. Will take on Irfan Najib, 1v1. Looks for Hoshino in the area. Shuhei Hoshino with the presence. Krajcek with a strike. He looked to angle that into the far corner. A side foot that was dealt with by No Shafiq Zaini. We have like perhaps more purchase on the strike there. Christian Krajcek looking to add on to his 2 goals this season. Back to live pictures as Hamid Shahin in midfield looks to escape Krajcek. Just see Nazri Nasir by the near touchline. He must be enjoying the football being played here by the Young Lions. Play with confidence. Amirul. Mala looking up, looking for options. Raihan to Harris. Harris looks really comfortable in midfield. Does well under pressure. Shaun Nizam. Oh, they work it well here. Here's Khairi Nadim. Khairi to Hami. Has options down the left. Will eventually look to the left, looking for Nur Adam. Still with Nur Adam. Tries to bulldoze his way. Hami with the left footed strike from distance. Took a deflection on the way. Claimed by Zaiful. Nur Adam down in the area, and Zaiful just put it out of play, so Nur Adam can get some medical attention. Just took a knock as he tried to bulldoze his way through the Balestier defense. Nur Adam has really grown in stature and in confidence this season. Had a bit part role last season, but very much part of the first 11 for Nazri Nasir in 2020. Zaif will just take his time with this. Look to get his team to settle down a little bit. First 15 minutes has belonged to the Young Lions. Hoshino wins that battle against Harris. Krajcek. Ahmad. Krajcek. Ahmad's ball to Zuzul. Good control. Offside flag is up. on Shime Zuzul. Good line, in fact, by the Young Lions defense to catch him off. Mala. Right hand. Irfan Najib. Crichton. Harris. One touch. Nadim. Good football. Shao Nizam. Crichton. Switches it to Mala. Shao Nizam just skipped off the turf. Krychek. Ahmad Shahir does well to skip past two players. Krychek loses out. Khairi Nadim. But that's a dangerous ball. It might fall to Hazwan. Rahan wins it back for the Young Lions. Ryan Stewart, Hami. Plays it out wide here to Sharon Nizam. Will he get a first time cross in? It's a deep one, looking for Noradam, who got ahead of Gay Samir's contact in that header. And hence why referee Sacha Kuma has blown for the foul, but good build-up play. Hung up at the back post. Noradam came in like a truck. All that momentum. Gay Samir putting his body in the way and eventually wins the foul. No goals has been a good watch so far here at Bishan. Yoshino gets the flick on. And it's far here as Noradam. It's looked bright so far on the left. Mala will go back to No Shafiq. And they change play. Irfan looks up. Hami an option. Harris always looking for the ball. Comfortable in possession. Irfan. No real movement up front for him. Has to force the pass and Krychek wins it back for Balestier. Zuzul. Looking for a yellow card. Referee just saying, follow my whistle. And this will be a set piece opportunity for Balestier Khalsa as they send up Ima Viwe. Shino and Zuzul options as well. Fadli is a threat in the air as well. Hazwan will deliver. Krychek just pulling away down the left, and oh, it's a poor ball. Well read by Sharon Nizam. It's just the perfect example of the start that Balestier Khalsa have had in this match. But can he change it here through Zuzul? Mala putting his body in between opponent and ball. Final touch off Mala though, and it will be another Balestier Khalsa corner. Hazwan has gone far post, has gone near post. Plenty of jostling in the penalty area. Goes far post this time. Just nicked away there by Irfan Najib. And they win the throw, the Young Lions. Amirul will take the throw down the left. And as far as Ima Viwe. Krychek. Cheeky flick doesn't come off for him. And look at the space for Nur Adam Abdullah. If the pass has enough pace, doesn't have it though. And let off for Balestier Khalsa. The idea was right by Khairi Nadim. Just not the execution. Now Balestier Khalsa on the other end through Ima Viwe. Fair challenge, says referee Sacha Kuma. And they go on the counter once again. Nur Adam down the right. Taking on three players. Still Nur Adam onto his left foot. Raihan Stewart sets up for the strike. Raihan blocked by Aravin. Elijah to Zuzul. Up against Mala. Zuzul races away. Shimei Zuzul. First big opportunity here for Zuzul. What a tackle. Irfan Najib. Fantastic defending by the Young Lions, number 3. Goal-saving tackle. Fantastic work. And that's what you need from the covering centre-back. Saw Mala was in trouble. And saves his team. Just opened up all of a sudden in this match. Harris to Irfan. Hamid loses out to Krajcek. Hoshino has Zuzul and Krajcek to find. Delays the pass, finds Elijah. Yes, Hoshino. Deflection on the pass will go out for a Balestier Khalsa throw. Here's Christian Krajcek, who has a decent throw on him, and hence the reason why he'll be delivering this. Falls nicely here to Hoshino. Imaviwe ready to get a strike away, hacked away. They're looking for handball on Ahmad Shahir. Aravin skips past Hami. Sharon Nizam, again, good defensive work, but straight to Imaviwe. Raihan. A play will be pulled back on Imaviwe. There'll be free kick here to the Young Lions. We're halfway through this first half, and I don't think it's an exaggeration to say perhaps the best 22 minutes the Young Lions have played this season. Football has really been a joy to watch. Christian in some trouble, being closed down by Elijah. It was a hopeful ball. Got it away from loss of possession, all the way back to Zaiful. Zaiful's kick doesn't find Hoshino. Ahmad's header. Elijah will pick it up down the left. Zuzul being closed down very sharply by Irfan Najib. Aravin. Fatli will look up, find Samir at right back. Imaviwe being closed down here by Raihan. Aravin. Mashahir. Krajcek. Some neat, tidy possession at the back for Balestier Khalsa. Mashahir. Ball down the line to Zuzul, always an option. Irfan doing well to stick with his man. Harris has been really impressive in this 24 minutes, Harris Stewart. As we take the first water break of the match. Water break on the 25th and 70th minute. And Marko Krelevic is going absolutely mental down by the touchline, unhappy with his side's performance, and will use this as a mini timeout to address the problems with his team as they take a quick drinks break. And his AIA mostly directed at Shimei Zuzul at the moment, and here was the early opportunity to Harris. Strike from distance. Just flew above Zaiful Nizam and clears the crossbar. Play will restart down this near touchline on the right through Crichton. Hami has really given a new dimension to the young lions with his introduction. Fantastic footballer, Singapore international of course. Hazwan to Oshino. Forced back to Samir. Imaviwe. Closed down by 3 young lions players, really hungry into the challenge. Kyrene. Problem perhaps for Imaviwe, who's down injured. It's clutching his knee perhaps. That was a heavy tackle that came in to dispossess Imaviwe. Has a decent start to his professional career at Balestier Khalsa. Still raw, of course, as a footballer, but has all the tools to become a top midfielder. Here's a look at the challenge. Seemed innocuous at first glance. It does seem to be okay to continue. Jordan Imaviwe. Still 0-0 at OTH as well between Geylang International and Hougang United. Remember, a win here for Balestier Khalsa and a draw at OTH will see the Tigers go up to 4th in the table. And 4th potentially enough this season for direct entry into the group stages of the AFC Cup in 2021. Rifle's kick is a good one to find Hazwan down the right. Samir, long ball, will find Elijah down the left. Back to Ahmad Shahir. Plays it to Oshino, they set it up well for Elijah for the cross. Dangerous one, headed away by Mala, good positioning. Hazwan to Krychek, scuffs the strike. And lets off for the young lions, who will look to counter through Noradam. Crunching tackle there by Samir, no nonsense. Noradam wasn't ready for the throw. Krychek to Amirul. Adam, Raihan. Samir. Amirul. Can't go forward, goes back to Mala, looks for the long ball. Hami doesn't make the run. Was the intended target? He must be a happy man. Nazri Nasir. Very thoughtful down by the touchline. As we approach the half-hour mark, Imaviwe loses out in that physical battle with Raihan. All action is Raihan Stewart. Kyrene now down the left. Furthest player forward for the young lions. Step over. Still with Kyrene Nadim in the penalty area. He goes. Kyrene! I was looking to play in Sharoniza Mazlan. I was the furthest player forward. Had no real option. Did superb to keep possession of the football. Just surrounded by red shirts. Somehow kept possession. Sharonizam with a late run, but cleared by Aravin. Hami will take the corner for the young lions. 6 shirts in blue in the penalty area, waiting the delivery. Goes long, a bit too long for Raihan. Aravin will take the throw. I'll just leave it and get into his centre-back position. Ahmad to Krajcek. Second ball won by Young Lions again. Raihan, Haris, Nur Adam. Oh, poor touch. Okay, Samir's clearance just took a bobble as he put his foot through it. Hami, good control. Amirul. 4 shots by each side so far. It's been an open match. Irfan has a cheeky ball down the middle. Looking for Shah Nizam. Christian delivers it, looking for Hami. The flag is up. Anwar Adam gets a strike away. The referee just aware of the assistant referee's flag by this near touchline. Not on Nur Adam. Yeah, it was just on Hami Shahin, who made the move a little too early. Nur Adam's strike, regardless, didn't find a target. Aravin. Long ball to Hazwan. Doesn't get any purchase on the header. That's not really his game, is it, for Hazwan? He wants it over the top or to his feet. Fatli. Frustration for Fatli Kamis, who looked up and didn't see any real option. Krajcek trying to make things happen here for Balestier, dropping really deep to start the play. Ahmad will go long, looking for Zuzul. And that's easily claimed here by Nur Shafiq. Amirul has linked up well with Nur Adam, who gives it away. Hazwan being closed down quickly here. And the free kick will go Balestier Khalsa's way. Hazwan really showing his feelings, unhappy. Perhaps with the performance of the team so far. But a chance to make something count here. From this set piece, always dangerous, Balestier Khalsa. Krajcek to deliver with his left foot. Imaviwe, Zuzul, Hoshino, and Fatli await the delivery. It's a high line by the Young Lions. I'm looking for Hoshino, who knocks it down to Imaviwe, who knocks it down to Ahmad. Third strike from distance by Ahmad Shahir in this match. Good initial play by Hoshino to find Imaviwe, who then went backwards to Ahmad Shahir. But it's been subdued by Balestier Khalsa. We were expecting them to take the game to Young Lions. It hasn't turned out. In fact, it's been the other way around. Krajcek to Ahmad. Go home all the way to Zaiful. Aravin. Ahmad. Nice work to skip past Shah Nizam. Fatli. Samir. Sloppy pass. Zaiful with the clearance. Late challenge. The referee took a while to make that decision. Seemed an obvious free kick. That foul on Mala on Hoshino. And needless yellow card to Harry Stewart, just to prevent that free kick. And well, in the position he plays and the challenges that he puts in midfield, walking a tightrope for the rest of this match. The only blot in his game so far, that yellow card, has been impressive in midfield. Elijah. Heavy touch. Sharon Nizam. Christian. Krychek to Zuzul. A good idea. Just can't combine. Now Shafiq insisting on starting with the throw in his own penalty area. We'll see another yellow card. Nur Adam in the book. Well, causing their own problems. You do understand that they do not have the physical presence to play the long ball up front. You don't expect Kyrene to win too many headers against Aravin and Fadli Kamis. A bit further out than earlier on. Krychek to deliver. Young Lions holding a line on the penalty area. Just doesn't work out once again. Kyrene, ambitious pass, looking for Nur Adam, who will chase this down. Eight minutes to go until the break. Oshino's touch only as far as Kyrene Nadim. No free kick for the challenge on Raihan. Krychek looks for Zuzul, eventually will get it. Oh, he's letting the game flow. Why Satyakuma? We don't mind that. Hami. Christian. Heavy touch. Hami. Well, perhaps saw that Kyrene was going to make the run. Aravin. Being closed down by Harris. And that's good work by Harris Stewart. All action midfielder. Well, Raihan will go into the book. Perhaps with something he said against the referee. So the two Stewart brothers into the referee's book. Fali Kames looks up. Doesn't find Elijah, who has been kept quiet in this first half, Elijah Lim. Shahir, his long ball picked up by Irfan. Here's Raihan. Nur Adam. Amirul to Mala. Krychek gets the head. Harris just clipped by Krychek, and another yellow card. Well, not quite Christmas, but the cards are coming out thick and fast. Krychek goes into the book. Quick free kick taken. Hami being told to retake it. Referee's not ready. No wall in front for Hami. Can deliver at will to Raihan, who gets the flick. Well, good idea in the setup. They really look solid in the midfield, Young Lions, compared to Balestier Khalsa. And you have to give credit to Nasri Nasir for getting the formula right between Raihan, Harris and Hami. Five minutes to go until the break. Shino, look how deep he's come to collect. Samir. Denied by Nur Adam. The throw will go Young Lions' way. Referee suggesting might have come off Gay Samir. via that Nur Adam clearance. So Amirul now will take the throw to Nur Adam, up against Samir once again. Amirul to right hand. Maviwe very close. Pressure eventually telling they lose possession. Irfan. Right hand. Krajcek. Giving the ball away at the moment, Balestier. Nur Adam. Strong. Here's Nur Adam in the penalty area. Oh, Fali Khamis was positioned expertly to stop that move. But it's not working out, so the front three of Balestier Khalsa have been kept really, really quiet. And Shahrul Nizam was coming in at the far post. Just right hand in the area, looking for the penalty. Referee says no. He went down in the area, and the first look at the referee, and he made his decision immediately. Let's have a look at the replay. Well, no real challenge there by Imaviwe. Perhaps right hand looking for the contact. Yeah, there's no real leg out by Imaviwe. Right decision in the end by the referee. Harris with the header. Christian strong. But a little too strong for Setakuma's liking. Just led with his arm. Well, these situations haven't really worked out for Balestier. Keeper's come out a long way, doesn't claim it. Keeper's way out of position. Zuzu, can he get a strike away? Well, cleared eventually by Mala. Nur Shafiq Zaini came way out. Still danger here. Krajcek with the header. A decent ball in search for Krajcek. But had a mouth moment there for Nur Shafiq Zaini, who came out, and you have to claim it as a goalkeeper. Was caught in no man's land. They had enough bodies at the back though, Young Lions. Well, they don't really play it out well as well here, the Young Lions. They win the second ball, which they have done for the majority of this first half. Nur Adam. Down the left to Amirul. Mala. Hami, nice, a great turn past Oshino. Just keeps possession. Amirul. Harris Stewart. Irfan. Ball just played a little bit behind in momentum, lost in the move. Oh, decent run here by Shahrul Nizam Mazlan, who keep it in play. Christian fashions a chance to get a cross in. It's a decent one. Far post. Looking for Nur Adam. Right hand with the header. They're asking for handball. And the referee points to the spot. That came off Fali Khamis. And the referee was certain in his decision making. Fali goes into the book. It was a good build-up play. Initially by Nur Adam. Yeah, it did come off the hand though, didn't it, of Fali, who couldn't adjust himself. And so Jacob Mala, on 2 goals for the season, has the opportunity to put Young Lions 1-0 up on the stroke of half-time, as we go into 2 minutes of time added on at the end of the first half. And you can always tell by the reaction of the player, and Fali didn't really argue his case there, didn't he? So it's Mala up against Zaiful Nizam. One Singapore international up against another. Mala converted against Hougang. And converts here. 1-0 to the Young Lions. And they deserve it on the showing of this first half. Well worth their 1-0 lead. And Balestier Khalsa have not turned up in this first 45 minutes. And you can be rest assured there will be changes, but Mala, a strong strike, sends Zaiful the wrong way. Oh, they were 1-0 up against Tampines Rovers at the break, and they look to be going into the break here, 1-0 up as well. Aravin. Elijah. Aravin's clearance. Dealt with by Amirul. Krychek. Hazwan makes the run. Good spot by Christian Krychek. Amirul has been solid at left back. Imaviwe. A free kick perhaps on the edge of the area and an opportunity to hit back right away for Balestier Khalsa. Oh, vulnerable after taking the lead and perhaps thinking job is done. Imaviwe strong. Played in Zuzul. Yamala just stuck a foot out. Getting goal updates from OTH. It's 2-0 to Geylang International against Hougang. Krychek standing over this set piece on the edge of the penalty area. Hoshino making a nuisance of himself right in front of Nur Shafiq. A big moment in this first half. Christian Krychek goes low. Wall does his job. They can hit them on the counter here. Doesn't find Kyrene. And the referee brings an end to a good first half here. It's been a good watch at Bishan Stadium. Balestier Khalsa, well, they were expected to take the game towards the Young Lions, but that front three of Hazwan, of Jumbo and of Zuzul, well, they haven't really had the service to make anything count of note. But for the Young Lions, it's been 45 minutes of great football. Nazri Naseh setting them up really strong in midfield. Raihan, Haris and Hamishayan have been solid in midfield. And a goal from the penalty spot at the break means at halftime here at Bishan Stadium, it's Balestier Khalsa 0, Young Lions 1. Well, perhaps a shock in store here at the Bishan Stadium as the Young Lions go 1-0 up at the break against Balestier Khalsa. And yeah, we did say that the Young Lions have had much better performances of late, and they've had players coming back through suspension, injuries, and through national service. But who would have expected this performance from the Young Lions in the first 45 minutes, who have been much better than Balestier Khalsa? And in fact, they've had the bulk of the chances. Harry Stewart, after good work by brother Raihan to set him up, the ball just over the bar, but there was a sign of things to come for the Young Lions, who look bright, who look sharp, who look hungry in this particular match. Balestier looking to hit Young Lions on the break, and Shime Zuzu cut a very frustrated figure in the first half. Here he looked to combine with Hoshino, who set up Krycek and tried to angle it into the far corner, but not enough pace to beat Shafiq Zaini. Zuzu and Hoshino usually combine to great effect, but they have been stopped by Irfan Najib and Jacob Mala, who have defended really stoutly at the back. Here's another chance for Balestier, and Zuzu turning Jacob Mala, who looked to be true on goal, but look at this challenge coming up. Irfan Najib, and that's why he's in the starting 11 and why he's a great addition for Nazrin Asseh at the back, the former Tampines Rovers defender, covering Jacob Mala and timed his challenge to perfection as Zuzu was about to get his strike away. And here's the incident that led to the penalty. Good cross in. This header by Raihan just coming off the left hand of Fadli Khamis, who, as you can tell, didn't really argue his case. It was great build-up play. It did come off the left hand of Fadli. Perhaps Zaiful would have seen it all the way through. It wasn't the strongest header in the world by Raihan. And Jacob Mala, already with 2 goals this season, made no mistake from the spot. Sent Zaiful Nizam the wrong way. You can see the celebrations there. Confident finish by Mala. From one Singapore international up against another. And the Young Lions, through that, took the lead. Confident play by the Young Lions captain. From centre back, 3 goals for the season. That's a decent stat. They did have a free kick right after that, Balestier Khalsa through Christian Krycek, but he didn't really make it count on the edge of the penalty area. And the stats here makes good reading. It is an open game. Balestier Khalsa with 7 shots to Young Lions 3. 1 on target though for Balestier, 3 on target for the Young Lions. Balestier have had 4 corners to the Young Lions, 1 offside each. And the yellow cards were racked up in the later half of the first half. 3 to the Young Lions, 2 for Balestier Khalsa. Another game taking place at the moment. We thought it was 2-0. It is in fact 1-0 at halftime at OTH between Geylang International and Hougang United. Barry Maguire with the goal for the Eagles, who sit in 4th place, and that victory would make it a little bit more comfortable for them as they chase AFC Cup football. All right, the big one coming up tomorrow from this exact location, Bishan Stadium, 5:30 p.m. Singapore time kickoff. Lion City Sailors up against Albirex Niigata. 3rd versus 1st. And it's a big one to decide perhaps how the title will turn out. At Jurong East Stadium, Tanjong Pagar United take on the other title challenger, Tampines Rovers. So it is going to be Super Sunday in the AIA Singapore Premier League as the 3 teams chasing the title are all in action. Balestier Khalsa are chasing AFC Cup football, and they will need to improve dramatically in the second half. What will Marko Kreljevic do? Well, do come back in a few minutes' time as we have second half action from the Bishan Stadium. Halftime, Young Lions leading Balestier Khalsa by a goal to 0. back with live pictures here from the Bishan Stadium as we await the arrival of the young Lions and Balestier Khalsa on the pitch. And it does look like Balestier Khalsa are about to make at least one change. Marko Krlevic not happy at all at that first 45 minutes from the home side. The young Lions playing the best football of their season so far. The first 45 minutes has been an absolute joy to watch. The midfield trio of Hami, Haris and Raihan have been excellent. Nur Adam down the left and Sharon Nizam down the right have given plenty of width for the young Lions. And at the back, they've stayed strong with Christian, Irfan, Mala and Amirul. So all 11 players, including goalkeeper Noor Shafiq Zaini, who came out with an important save from Christian Krajcek, all of them have played their part in this match. Young Lions looking good. Don't think there will be any changes from them. Zulfahmi Susliman, though, is about to come on. The former Tampines Rovers winger. I'm hearing will replace Elijah Lim, who had a very quiet first half, Elijah. Zulfahmi has plenty of pace. I haven't really seen it from Hazwan, who is a speed merchant himself, but he's kept really quiet in that first half. You see the frustration rest on his face on certain occasions. It hasn't really gone to plan for Marko Krlevic and the Tigers. Zulfahmi will go up against Irfan Najib, both of them former Tampines Rovers players. It'll be interesting to see that battle. So you do expect Zul to provide the width down the left, Hazwan down the right. And Hoshino and Zuzul up front for Balestier Khalsa. Well, this was supposed to be the start of 3 winnable games for Marko Krlevic. Young Lions today, Tanjong Pagar United after that. Beg your pardon. Balestier Khalsa up against Tanjong Pagar and then Geylang International. All winnable games for Marko Krlevic, but it hasn't got off to a good start at all. Hoshino will get Balestier Khalsa underway here. They're in their red strip, attacking from left to right. Early ball looking for Zuzul. Krajcek. Kyrene has done well up front. Tries to close down Aravin. And good pressing by the young man. Just 16 years of age. And you wouldn't want to have been in the Balestier Khalsa dressing room at half-time. Marko would have had some strong words to say to his players, who didn't really turn up in the first 45 minutes. Aravin being closed out by Hami. Ahmad. Haris with the clearance. Comes off. Ahmad. Will be a throw to the Young Lions. A draw would be enough, a win certainly would, to get them off the bottom of the table. Tanjong Pagar have a tricky task tomorrow against Tampines. Young Lions looking to get the second win of the season. Remember, they've been on a terrible run, 4-match losing streak coming to this. Krajcek. Zulfahmi making the run, win the second ball here. Zuzul trying to do it all himself. Still with Sime Zuzul. Oh, a challenge coming in by Amirul. An illegal one. And free kick coming up here for Balestier Khalsa. Just tried to go through Zuzul in that challenge, Amirul. Hazwan has taken charge of the majority of set pieces in this match. Young Lions, if they have done a very high line in these set-piece situations. Hazwan has a 3-man wall to face. Clips it into the area, looking for Shino. Dealt with. Aravin has to be careful. Can't lose it there. Samir to take the throw for Balestier Khalsa. Shino's header, very tight down by that near touchline. Noradam tried to play back to Amirul. And Christian Krajcek will try to swing this into the penalty area onto the head of Imaviwe, perhaps with this throw. Looks for Imaviwe. Just too high for the youngster. Krajcek with the cross this time. The header comes in. Oh, had to readjust there. Fali Kamis, who made his way up into the penalty area. Decent ball in by Christian Krajcek. Yeah, hard one to adjust. Was always reaching back to try and get it on target. Fadli just used all of his neck muscles to redirect it. Flick on by Noradam. Right hand, Hami, Harris. Noradam keeps it in play, but only as far as Zulfatmi. Zulfatmi, ball over the top, looking for Zuzul. Oh, decent attempt to find Balestier Khalsa's number 10. Mala, Amirul. Also, Zulfatmi will keep this in and will take on Raihan. Still with Zulfatmi. Mala making sure nothing gets past him. Real push in the back there by Fadli on Hami, and free kick will go Young Lions' way. I'll just try and slow down the match here. Yao had that elbow onto the back of the head of Hami Shahin. The referee spotted that. Mala's kick dealt with easily by Aravin. Imaviwe with the header. Kyrene. Oh, brilliant skill there by Kyrene Nadim. Just ran into Aravin. Just a glimpse of the confidence of the young man. Harris. Sharul. Yoshino has to be careful there, Harris, already on a yellow card. Zuzul, return, Christian. Zuzul getting into the penalty area, still with Zuzul. Just ran into too many Young Lions players. Nadim given too much to do. Here's Zuzul once again, up against Irfan. He likes to drag himself out to the left. Holds up play, finds Krajcek. That's a blue wall in front of them, isn't it? Hami, Kyrene Nadim trying to keep himself on side. Smart knockdown to Noradam. Looking for Kyrene Nadim. Well, almost the perfect pass, looking for the 16-year-old. A good movement to place himself in between the two centre-backs there. Kyrene. Well, from back to front, here's Hoshino, through on goal. Hoshino, good save on Shafiq Zaini. An important touch to deny a Balestier Khalsa equaliser. Well, a little too easy from the kick by Zaiful Nizam to set Hoshino free. It might have come off a Young Lions player at the very last. Perhaps came off Amirul Haikal. But no, Shafiq Zaini had to ensure that nothing went past him. It was Amrul Haikal, almost the own goal. Several important saves so far. No Shafiq has had. Right up, flick on. Vin's clearance straight onto the head of Kyrene. Samir to Fatli. Zuzul will turn. Hazwan makes the run. Hazwan was looking for the ball inside, he went out. Understanding not really there, it's no Shafiq. Looks for the run of Sharul Nizam. Young Lions will get a throw down their right side. And just push players forward. Again, tidy in possession, confident. Harris, Christian. Irfan. Confident enough to take on Hime Zuzu. And Shafiq. Down the left, looking for Nur Adam. Samir. Throws it to Imaviwe. That's a wasted pass, and Shafiq will just roll it out here to Harris. It's a heavy touch. Mala. Fali gets smartly ahead of Kyrene. Raihan to Kyrene. Heavy touch. Just need a little bit more of a gentle touch to find Nur Adam. It's a good clearance to find Hami. Here's Hami Shaheen. Looking for the support of Nur Adam. Samir. It's a fair challenge. Raihan. Harris. Hami. Is it back to Amirul? Hami. Hami Shaheen is dictating play for the Young Lions from central midfield. Christian with a heavy touch, and now Balestier Khalsa can counter. Zuzul to Hazwan. To Zuzul. Ahmad Shahir looking down the left. A needless free kick given away by Sharul Nizam. And didn't really have to foul there. Now puts pressure on his side to defend this set piece. As the rain comes down here on the Bishan Stadium pitch. Hazwan to deliver this free kick, takes a deflection, a nasty one. Here's Zuzul, tipped over by Nur Shafiq. Another save by the Young Lions goalkeeper. It took a deflection on its way in here. Defended first of all. And Zuzul from a standing jump. Just can't beat Nur Shafiq. The corner comes in. Nur Shafiq gets another touch on it. And here's the equalizer. And Balestier Khalsa have made the pressure tell. And Aravin with his first goal for Balestier Khalsa on 57 minutes. And the Tigers are back on this one. Well, they're known for their threat from set piece. And they didn't deal with the first ball. Aravin with his left foot just guides it into the empty net. Calm finish for a central defender. And it's 1-1 here. Well, how will they respond after being pegged back here? The Young Lions. Balestier Khalsa from the most unlikeliest of source. Centre-back Aravin with the goal. Some might argue against the run of play. Amirul. Perhaps this is the confidence booster that Balestier Khalsa need as they push on. Safi Jupri is about to come on, and Daniel Scott Christian will come off. Safi has played at right back several times this season for the Young Lions, so he knows the position well. As Noradam gets ready to deliver this set piece. Decent ball in! And Sharul Nizam just needed the flick, but expert delivery from Noradam Abdullah, 2 assists this season. Almost made it assist number 3. Well, so difficult to deliver from so far out. I got it absolutely spot on. Big chance that was. Look at this for a delivery. That would have been assist of the season. Sharul Nizam, was it a control or was it a controlled strike? Well, it was neither in the end. Right hand. Eventually stopped in his tracks by Imaviwe. Harris. Amirul. Hami. Hami has looked a class apart from the rest of the central midfielders in this match. Right hand. Harris. Can't get the clearance right, and did it come off his hand at the end, and the referee has given a free kick for Balestier Khalsa, for Young Lions against Balestier Khalsa in an enticing position. It was a strange one there by Ahmad Shahir, just bounced up on his hand. And on the hour mark here, Raihan standing over this. So is Nur Adam. Both of them deep in conversation. Raihan setting this up as if he's going to go for a strike. Almost Ronaldo-esque in his run-up. Doesn't get the right connection on that. Well, we've taken something special to beat Zaiful from that distance. Shino tries to play in the speedy Zulfami down the right, gets another cross in. Mala clears it. And Noradam looks up, looks to play in Hami, who goes down off the ball. A cut is out, and it's a straight red to Fadli Kames. Well, didn't really spot it at the time, but something must have happened off the ball. And Fadli Kames is off, straight red. He was already on a yellow card. But a mountain to climb now with 10 men for Balestier Khalsa. And one of their most experienced players in the squad sent off for a straight red. And Young Lions have half an hour with a man advantage. Well, Hami seems to be in some discomfort. He was pulling the strings in midfield, and perhaps it was just something that happened off the ball. Not sure entirely what happened there. Well, looks to be a bit shaken up there. Hami Shaheen seems to be okay. Gives the thumbs up to the sports trainer, Hafiza Sujad. A big opportunity here for young Lions. We've played well. And now with the man advantage. So here's Mala. It does seem that Christian Krajcek has gone into centre back. Shao Nizam. I'll just keep an eye on Balestier Khalsa and how they shape up, but yeah, it does seem that Krajcek will play the rest of this match at centre back alongside Aravin. Now, how will this change the dynamics of this match? Still 1-0 at OTH between Geylang International and Hougang. Here's Khairi Nadim. Harris loses out to Hoshino. And they try to counter here. No, Shafiq has come a long way. Gets the header to Amirul. Noradam, right hand. Raihan has to be careful. You have to say, for Raihan and for Harris, both on a yellow card. You don't want to give the referee an excuse to just level it up. Kishaf Kuma is about to come on for Balestier. Hoshino. Mala, rock at the back. Still with Mala, plays it out wide here to Safi. Some space here for Safi Jupri. Still with Safi. He goes for goal. Almost being invited to shoot. No one really closing him down, as he had possession of the ball for a good 5 seconds. Kishaf about to come on. It looks like Ima Viwe will make way. So Christian Krajcek will go back to central midfield. And Kishaf will partner Aravin. Well, we have a goal to speak of at OTH. And it's Amy Reka who has made it 2-0 for Geylang International. Here's Hami to Noradam. It's a brilliant ball in, a teasing ball in. No one really on the end of that. Khairi Nadim closest to it. The rain is getting heavier here at Bishan Stadium. The pitch a little more slick. Hamas clearance, not controlled. Irfan ahead of Zuzul. Amirul back to Irfan. Space out wide here. Harris. Switch of play to Noradam. Good first touch. Up against Samir. Noradam gets past Samir, but can't get past substitute Kishaf. Still with more shots, Balestier Khalsa. Amirul looking for options. Can go short to Noradam, which he does. Foul throw. That's a rarity. Krajcek with the turn. It's a good ball that finds Zuzul. Zulfami is on his bike. Zulfami will get possession here. Zulfami Susliman. Hoshino with the cross. to Hazwan, the knockdown to Krychek. Still with Krychek. Strong challenge by Harris. Aravin doesn't really get the pass right. And now they can counter here. If they get it right here, 3v2 for the Young Lions. Just behind Raihan. Ami. Safi. Here's Mala. Balestier Khalsa, they're defending deep. We're about to see the introduction of Ilhan Fandi. 1 goal this season. Be interesting to see if he partners Kyrene or will come on in place of Kyrene. We'll have a good 20 minutes to show what he's got. Still lacking match fitness. Kisha's ball. An awkward one here by Amirul. Zuzu eventually getting possession. Wrestled to the ground. No foul, says the ref. Shao Nizam. Still with Sharul. That's a good ball. Kyrene just couldn't bring it in his stride. But look at him trying to win it back, but the referee waves play on. Kisha's header to Zufami. Oshino. 4 Young Lions players around him. Raihan has to be careful. Put enough pressure on Kisha for the clearance. So Ilhan about to come on in the next break of play. Foul on Irfan. So Ilhan will replace Sharul Nizam. It'll be interesting to see how Ilhan and Kyrene fare up front as we go into the water break. Oh, set up perfectly for the final 20 minutes here. You have to say a draw would suit neither side really. Well, perhaps for the Young Lions who go off the bottom of the table, but having taken the lead with the man advantage. So we have a look at the equalizer from Aravin. And he just didn't deal with the second ball. Shafiq with a little punch. It fell nicely to Aravin, who just guided it into the empty net. For the Young Lions, as we see the rain coming down here at Bishan Stadium. With a man advantage, having taken the lead, they feel they can get the victory here. Balestier Khalsa need the victory. They find themselves quite a distance away from Geylang International if the results stay the same. Only 4 matches to go after the end of this round. Here's the first touch for Ilhan. Ilhan caught by Aravin. Free kick here for the Young Lions. Just caught there by Aravin. Marko Krelevich having a deep discussion with Ahmad Akasha. Things heating up on and off the pitch. Monor Adam and Hami standing over it. Raihan had a goal earlier on. Monor Adam has a sweet left foot. and he caused some damage from this situation. Ilhan waiting for the delivery as well. It will be Nur Adam. Skips right in front of Zaiful Nizam, and so dangerous, especially on this slick turf, to have a safe pair of hands, and that was shown there by Zaiful. Zulfahmi looking to get play going quickly. Balestier readying themselves for a change. Yo Hangi. Krychek in possession. Zulfahmi to the feet. Still with Zul. Oshino almost playing midfield. Samir. Ahmad's ball. Doesn't find a red shirt. Hoshino battling away from a deeper position. Zuzul with a nutmeg. Still with Shime Zuzul. Again, Irfan Najib for the second time. Against Zuzul with an important challenge. On the cover, and Irfan, fantastic defending. Krychek will send in this corner, left-footed in-swinger. Well, the equalizer came from a situation like this. Headed away by Irfan. Hazwan. It's been kept quiet. Ahmad tries to escape the attention of Ilhan. Good ball looking for Krychek. Shafiq's punch goes gratefully into the path of Hami. Still in possession, Hami. Zulfahmi wins it back for Balestier. Skips past Amirul. Asking for the yellow card. Yeah, he's had to think about it and will give the yellow card to Amirul for that challenge. And that's the reason why they brought on Zulfahmi Suzliman, for those kind of instances, to use his pace against a tiring back line. I did mention that Hazwan has had a quiet game so far. This could be his last involvement. Yo Hangi about to come on for Hazwan to deliver. Not the best set piece delivery. Krychek will try and send a long throw here into the penalty area. Throw comes in, headed away by Mala. Ilhan completes the clearance to Kyrene, who flicks it on here to Nur Adam. Still with Nur Adam, racing through. Well, play stopped because of the handball in the lead up. Hazwan does make way. Being kept really quiet, Nyo Hangi, for another appearance off the bench. Aravind to send in the ball. High line from the Young Lions. There's been a feature by them in defending these set piece situations against Balestier. Only as far as Harris. Ilhan's header to Kyrene. Kyrene tries to set Nur Adam away. Nur Adam will get to it ahead of Aravind. Oh, doesn't get the purchase on the cross. Still alive here. A chance for Ilhan. And now for Harris. Still alive. Kyrene will have an opportunity to send it into the penalty area. They're slipping and sliding on the Bishan turf. Shino will get rid. Collision between Mala and Zuzul. And a yellow card was about to come out. Referee was reaching for his pocket. Oh, was there a clip on Mala in the build-up? Will be a Young Lions free kick. No yellow card in the end. Irfan. Haris can turn. Safi. Back to Irfan. Look at the space here for Hami. Amirul. Kyrene. Noradam. Kyrene. Noradam. This is brilliant from the Young Lions, still with Kyrene. Amirul with the switch of play will have enough to find Raihan. Raihan Stewart goes for goal. Blocked by Ahmad Shahir. And Safi was in an offside position. Not anybody's game with a little more than 10 to go in this match. Amirul gets his header all wrong. Zulfami will chase it down. Mala, and between him and Hami, win possession back for the Young Lions. Haris to Safi. Raihan. Haris. Heavy touch. Good challenge by Ahmad Shahir. Krychek looks to play in Zuzul. Keeper has come a long way. Zuzul rounds the keeper, gets the strike away. Mala, well, denies the goal-scoring opportunity. Was a great ball to play in Zuzul, who rounded the keeper. Perhaps wouldn't have found a target. Mala wasn't to know that. A good improvisation, you have to say, by Sime Zuzul. Balestier looked dangerous on the counter, with the Young Lions thinking they can get a win here. Krychek to deliver, right-footed. Near post, headed away by Noradam. Kyrene with a touch. Kishav will pick up the loose ball. Hangi to Krychek. Zuzul waiting in the area. To the far post it goes. Amirul's header to Hami, who clears his lines and will find Raihan. Ilhan in an offside position, still with Raihan. Dragged back by Kishav. Harry Stewart. Seen plenty of the ball. Has done well in midfield. Mala, who has his goal today. A loose ball to Krychek. It's blocked by Harris. It falls kindly here to Raihan. Looking for Ilhan. Was drilled across goal. Just too far ahead for Ilhan Fandi, who's definitely bulked up since going to national service. Good idea, perhaps in an offside position, regardless there, Ilhan. Saiful's kick. Oshino with the flick on to Zuzul. Amirul is tiring. Does well to win possession back for the Young Lions. Hami. Great vision to play. Raihan Stewart down the right. Raihan has options in the area. Goes for goal. Tried to catch Zaiful Nizam unawares. It was a good save in the end by the Singapore International, and Zaiful going absolutely mad. Great vision by Hami to set Raihan Stewart free down the right. Had a look up, went for goal, had the option of Ilhan and Kyrene in the middle. Jufri Taha looks like he's preparing himself to come on perhaps. Noradam has been excellent, and his delivery has been really, really good as he puts this corner in. Zaiful punches it away. Hami with the loose ball, can't bring it in his stride. And now it's Zulfahmi up against two Young Lions players. Zulfahmi taking on Safi, still with Zulfahmi on his right foot. Well, tried to angle it. Perhaps ran out of legs right at the death, but brilliant pace. And we preferred it on the other end. He could have used his right foot and get a strike or goal. Had to adjust himself, didn't really trust his left on this occasion. Got away from Safi, just couldn't get the ball on target. Shafiq, good win by Ilhan. Samir stays strong in the challenge. Hami. Oh, tired legs out there. Sapping surface to Bishan, especially on this wet turf. A late challenge by Krychak on Amirul. Krychak on a yellow as well. Taking the lenient routes. Otherwise, Chachakuma might have been a whole different decision if they weren't already down a man, Balestier. Hami to send this in, right-footed. Oh, drills it in. Zaiful saw it all the way. That's good goalkeeping. Just takes the pressure off his team. Looks to set this side away on the counter straight away. Safi with the header. Balestier will get the throw. With 5.5 minutes to go. Plus whatever the fourth official decides to add on. Zul. Ahmad. Krychak to Kishaf. Samir. Good control by Hangi. Hoshino to Hangi in the area. Hangi. Just tracked all the way by Amirul. Here's Mala. Ilhan against Kishaf. Fires it to Khairi. That's a good first touch. Still with Khairi Nadim. Oh, brilliant play by Khairi Nadim to get the strike away. And they find the goal. And perhaps the winner. No offside flag. Raihan Stewart with the final touch. They're asking for offside. And the goal stands. Young Lions go 2-1 up. But look at the build-up play here from Khairi, taking on his man. Took an age, it seemed, to get a strike away. Yeah, it was onside there, Raihan. And he will claim the goal, the first of his season. But look at the work here by Khairi Nadim. The easiest of finishes for Raihan Stewart. And with 3.5 minutes to go, Young Lions lead Balestier Khalsa by 2-1, and they're staring at their second win of the season. Jufri Taha has come on for Gay Samir. Well, how big a goal will that be? But what about that build-up play by Khairi Nadim? A precocious talent in Singapore football. It won't be too long until we see him in the Singapore national team if he keeps these performances up. Safi's header. Krychak. to play in Zufami. Here's the goal scorer, and perhaps the goal scorer with the winner, Khairi Nadim. Tries to swing it out to the left to Noradam. Here's Hangi. Balestier in a rush. Hoshino has played central midfield for the majority of the half. Amirul. I just had to see the celebrations when that one went in from the Young Lions. They have been the better side overall. Hoshino clips it. Expecting the run of Zuzul. With 2 minutes to go, plus whatever is added on. Shafiq tries to find Khaireen. Just hacked back by Aravin. He's come up with some crucial saves in this match, no Shafiq. And everyone has played their part. And this 2-1 lead. 90 seconds to go. Raihan up against Ahmad. Oh, throw will go Balestier Khalsa's way. Hoshino. Ahmad's clearance. Zuzul with a flick on, but no one really latching onto it. Safi's ball. Raihan tries to turn Ahmad. Aravin on the cover. And wins it back. Balestier need to bring it up to the other end. Hangi won't be able to keep this in play. We're hearing 4 minutes of time to be added on at the end of this match. Balestier will need the ball. Jufri's clearance only as far as Harris. Plenty of contenders for man of the match. It's Ilhan. Noradam chasing this. Zaiful gets out. The follow-through catches Noradam. Mark Ryan Tan stripping off. Jufri, the clearance. Confirmation of the 4 minutes of time added on. Mark Ryan waiting to make his entrance. Perhaps a wasting tactic by Nasri. Well, Zaiful looked like he's going to go up for this. Well, as if we haven't seen enough drama in this match. The goalkeeper has gone up. Jufri needs to get the execution right. No one challenging Jacob Mahler, who gets the header away. Hoshino will leave this. Zaiful is still up front. Strong play by Hangi. Can he get a cross in? Sets it up for Hoshino. Low cross. And Khairi Nadim, if he looks up, well, he doesn't get the opportunity to. Well, he can go for goal here. Harris. Oh, Raihan will chase this down. Ahmad keeps it in play to Jufri. Harris, good defending. And here's a change. And Raihan will make way. And will he prove to be the match winner here at the Bishan Stadium? Here's Jufri. Hoshino. Irfan. Contender for man of the match, surely. First touch for Mark Ryan. Here's the pace. Oh, doesn't get past Aravin. Hangi. Nor Adam does well to win it back. Hami keeps possession well. Here's Mark Ryan up against Ahmad Shahir. Just gets his feet tangled in the build-up. Krychek. Foul there by Safi. Safi might go into the referee's book. Was taking one for the team to prevent the crossfield pass. Yo Hai Ngi was expecting it. The yellow card is shown to Safi Jupri. Well, 60 seconds to go. Are we expecting late drama? Zaiful will take the free kick. Zuzu looks to flick it on to Hoshino, who gets a strike. Doesn't get the right purchase. And that goes over the bar, and no Shafiq will take as long as he is legally allowed to. From a distance, it did bounce kindly for him to get the strike away. Hangi, they win it back here, Balestier Khalsa. And a free kick given away, and perhaps last chance saloon. Zaiful again will take the free kick. We're into the final few seconds, past the 4-minute mark of time added on. It's now or never for Balestier Khalsa. Ball driven in, headed away by Harris. And they defend it, and they get the win, the second of the season for the Young Lions. They snap a 4-game losing streak with a brilliant performance here at Bishan Stadium as they shock the Tigers. And is their dreams of AFC Cup football in tatters now? Has a good look at the match winner, Ryan Stewart. But Balestier Khalsa will be back to the drawing board for them and just not turning up on the nights. They got their opening goal on the stroke of halftime through a Jacob Mahler penalty after Fali Khamis was adjudged to have handled the ball in his penalty area. Aravin got the equalizer for Balestier Khalsa, but then things took a turn as Fali Khamis was sent off on the hour mark, and drama right at the end as Ryan Stewart, with the easiest of finishes after great setup play by Khairi Nadim, means the full-time score here at Bishan is Balestier Khalsa 1, the Young Lions 2, and a well-deserved victory for the Young Lions, who played like men today and had great performances. And here's the story of the game. This was the handball incident by Fali Khamis. Ryan Stewart with the header, and he'll claim an assist perhaps on that one. Fali just couldn't readjust himself, just brushes his arm. Handball in the area, you always run the risk. And the referee, Y. Satyakumar, who had a decent game, points to the spot right away. Jacob Mahler, who had a penalty, scored against Hougang United, make no errors in this one, sending Zaiful the wrong way and giving Young Lions the lead on the stroke of half-time. Big goal by the captain and gave Zaiful no chance. They fought back in the second half, and here was a good save by Nur Shafiq Zaini off Amirul Haikal, who tried to clear it but inadvertently almost put it into his own net. But Nur Shafiq Zaini with an important left arm to just divert it away from goal. Yeah, good save by the Young Lions keeper, who had several important saves in this match. But they tried to hold out, but they got an equalizer, Balestier Khalsa, and Aravin with the goal. They didn't really clear the lines from the corner. It fell kindly to Aravin, and with his left foot guided it into the empty net. They had so many players on the line, but no one really covering that far post area, and it was the easiest of finishes in the end for Aravin, who just caressed it into the back of the net. They were a man down by this point. Balestier Khalsa, after Fali Khamis was sent off, given a direct red for an infringement between him and Hamish Shahin, and an opportunity on the break for Balestier Khalsa. Sime Zuzu tried to round Noor Shafiq, improvised with the finish. Mala, perhaps the ball was going out of play, but with an important intervention anyway. Raihan was involved and was pushed towards the right and had a shot on goal, saved by Zaiful Nizam. He could have gone and looked for the assist with Ilhan, who had come on, and Khairi Nadim lurking in the penalty area. You could just see the frustration there. But this was that moment of magic. Khairi Nadim, good first touch. But look at this, as he took on Ahmad Shahir. See you later. Had the composure, had the strike at goal. Couple of ricochets. Lucky bounce in the end to find the path of Ryan Stewart. The replay will show that he was well onside. But look at this from Khairi Nadim, a 16-year-old with the confidence to take on his man so late on in the game. Scuff shots, and Ryan Stewart with the easiest of finishes. I think this replay will show that Raihan was well onside. Behind the ball as this shot was taken, took two deflections, and Raihan just nudges it in for the winner. Drama here at Bishan. The Young Lions with the second win of the season. Plenty of shots, 25 in total, 13 by Balestier, 12 by the Young Lions. Young Lions with 6 on target to Balestier's 3. More corners for Balestier Khalsa, who didn't make it count. They didn't make set pieces count in general. And 5 yellow cards overall for the Young Lions, but they won't care. The most important stat is Balestier Khalsa 1, Young Lions 2. And what will that mean for the table? Well, we'll have a look first at the full-time score at OTH. Geylang International, through goals by Barry Maguire and Amy Reka, more or less cement that 4th place spot and have a bit of a gap for the next rounds coming up. Yeah, just confirmation of that. Look at that. Between 4th and 5th, Geylang International with a 4-point lead over Hougang and Balestier Khalsa. Young Lions off the bottom of the table. 10 games played, 2 wins, but 6 points. Tanjung Pagar United need to find their first win of the season, and they will have it tough tomorrow up against Tampines Rovers at Jurong East Stadium. But the big one, we are back here at Bishan Stadium, 5:30 p.m. kickoff. The groundsman will have his work cut out for him as he tries to get this Bishan Stadium back into shape. Lion City Sailors up against Albrechts Niigata, 3rd versus 1st in the AIA Singapore Premier League. Jurong East Stadium, as mentioned, Tanjung Pagar United up against Tampines Rovers. Well, it's a big one. It's Super Sunday, the top 3 in action. We will look forward to that one. We will see you tomorrow from the Bishan Stadium for Lion City Sailors up against Albrechts Niigata.